Alright guys, let's put the best apps of 2021 together. Apps that made you more productive, focus better, be smarter, do better, discover the right things, and much more. I've put all of them together in this video for you. Let's get started. The first app in the list is Loom, and it is the most useful screen recording app. Not only can you record the screen, but you can also record yourself with the front-facing camera if you want to. Now that is something that's not there in built-in screen recorders on your phone. Now, once you're done recording, it immediately uploads the video to the cloud and gives you a link that you can then share with your friends, whoever you recorded this video for. Or just copy the link and share wherever you want to. Now, the inbuilt screen recorder of your phone cannot do that, and you have to manually upload. Loom, it's just super quick and it's free. Now, this next app is the fastest way you can open an app. So if I want to go from Instagram to my work email and then to camera and then to YouTube music, it could really be that fast. Just install this app called Gesture and then you can configure the action. So just go into Manage Gestures, create a gesture, give it a name and assign it to a specific app that you want to launch, and that's it. Okay, how much time do you spend on finding what to watch next, then look at its rating on IMDb or Rotten Tomatoes, and then end up watching Friends or something? That's why you need Friendspire. It's an amazing recommendation app that helps you find your way around which movie, TV show, book or podcast to listen to. It's also got a very useful search engine wherein you can just highlight genres and streaming services that you're interested in to get a list of movies or TV shows that you can watch. The app in the beginning takes your preferences. It asks you which genres you enjoy and then starts to recommend content that it thinks will be worth your time. Recommendations here are personalized for you and they are bang on. In fact, you can specifically go in the Picked For You section and the recommendations here are even more tailored to your tastes and preferences. Once you like something, you can see the trailer, the IMDb rating, you can see where it is streaming, a brief synopsis of the movie, Starcast, and whatnot. And if you like it, just hit save. It gets stored into your saved list, which you can then access anytime for future reference. Okay, quite frankly, I've realized that I just use a couple of handful apps through the day, and I've also realized that I do end up quite a bit of time on Instagram or WhatsApp, even YouTube. And that's why I've replaced my home screen with Minimalist Productivity Launcher. So all my important apps are up front and all other apps with a simple swipe to the left. A quick button to phone dialer, which is obviously very handy. And I can quickly tap on the date to access the calendar and the time to access all my alarms. Super useful stuff. And if you go into the settings, there are a couple of things that you can play with to customize your experience just by a bit. And that's it. It's a no BS app launcher that saves you time and does not distract you. Now, let's say you want to transfer a file from your computer to your phone or from your phone to your computer. Get Snapdrop. So install Snapdrop on your phone and launch it. Then go to your browser and type snapdrop.net. You'll see your phone somewhere here. That means connection is there. And then just tap on your device that you want to send the file to, choose the file, and you'll see that it starts sending and your laptop starts receiving. That's it. And you can choose to save it or not. Just make sure that both the phone and the laptop or the computer are on the same Wi-Fi network for this to work. And it's completely safe because it never uploads your file to any server. It just moves your files between your devices. And guys, if you're loving these recommendations, it would mean so much to me if you could show some support for the channel. All you have to do is subscribe to it and hit that bell notification icon. Alright, now let's move on. Now, I must have mentioned a ton of wallpapers throughout the year, but the one that really sticks is papers. It's amazing if you look at the diversity of this app. It's got something for everyone, and that's good because your wallpaper preferences keeps changing all the time. Sometimes you enjoy minimal wallpapers, sometimes you want something really colorful. Sometimes you're in the mood for quotes. Sometimes, and if you're like me, you would love gradient wallpapers or let's say AMOLED wallpapers, and sometimes just the latest Android 12 pastel wallpapers. And they're all super high quality, super crisp on this app. By the way, if you want to upgrade yourself to the Pro version, just use the code MobiScrub and you'll get 90 days of free Pro version. The next in the list is Touch Protector. A simple shake and your screen's touch is disabled. So no accidental touches when watching a video, or when you give your phone to someone, or when your child snatches away your phone just trying to fiddle with it. You can just shake your phone to activate the lock and then just tap on the volume key to disable that touch protection. It's such a simple app, but it's super convenient and useful. Coming up next is Tweek, which is the simplest week-based to-do app. So you get your entire week view right here. It's very simple to add a task just like that, and once you're done, just cross it out. If you want, you can then move it to another date if in case it was pending, and very easy to edit. Alright, this next app is called Spike. It's like email on steroids. It converts your emailing into a chat-style conversation thread, which is much easier to follow. The best part, it's free. You can use your existing email IDs, and the other person does not even need to have Spike for you to use it. It also allows you to send voice notes just like you would on, let's say, a messenger app like WhatsApp. So you can just, express yourself and articulate much better than typing out long emails. And if you think you would rather hop onto a voice call or a video call, you can do that too. And what truly impresses me is its search capability. So let's say you search for something and it contextually or dynamically presents you with filters that allow you to narrow down to your results. Spike is available on all major platforms, so you can move, between your Android phone to your iPad to your computer or even the web. Sometimes in the night I try to listen to calming music or a podcast as I fade away to sleep, but the podcast or the music doesn't stop automatically. And that's where this app called Sleep Timer helps. You just set the timer and hit start. That's it. And after the timer hits 0, the music fades away slowly and it just comes to a halt, and you'll see that the icon changes to play and it automatically locks the screen as well. And in fact, if you go into settings, you can configure the app to even turn off your Wi-Fi or Bluetooth after your timer hits 0. So that's handy. Next, working from home can really get on your nerves, especially if you don't balance and time your work hours and your breaks. This app called Foca combines work and your breaks in a way that improves focus, concentration, and productivity. So you set a time for a specific activity, which of course are customizable, so you can set the category and you hit start. While the timer is counting down, there's also some ambient music that you can play or completely shut it off, all up to you, but yeah, there are quite a few nice ones that help you focus. As the timer hits 0, the app will guide you with some exercises that helps you recover from stress, anxiety, and maintains your productivity levels without causing a burnout, which I think is really helpful. It also keeps building insights so you can see where you spend your time the most or the least of your time. But if you want to be able to train your body and mind in a way to be able to achieve anything that you're trying to do, try one deep breath. The app guides you with short breathing patterns that can help you achieve your state effectively, be it relaxation, sleep, energy, focus, reducing anxiety, improve performance, or even digestion. And this isn't some BS, I've tried this app for over 2 months now, and it surprisingly works. Just choose what you want to do, say improve body energy, tap on breathe, choose time, breathing audio, and hit go. The animation and the voice will guide you, and I kid you not, you'll experience a difference in your state of mind and body almost immediately. A lot of stuff in the app is actually free, so you don't even need to get the premium version. This next app is actually a KWGT widget pack, and of all the KWGT widgets I've used in this entire year, I think Glass 12 KWGT stands out. Firstly, because of its auto tint functionality, which basically means the widgets automatically adapts to the color of the wallpaper. So it just looks at the colors, takes that tint onto its widgets, and it looks really good. And secondly, it's got Android 12 widget styling, which is quite latest. But yes, the widget pack is not free. It is a paid app, but it's totally worth it. Right now, there are about 48 widgets, but I'm sure the developer is going to continue to add more, make it more comprehensive. And just like Glass 12 KWGT widgets, Themed Icons is an app that lets you create icons that match any wallpaper. So let's say you change the wallpaper, the app will automatically detect the colors and generate icons that complement the color scheme. So in the app, you just choose the apps that you want to place on the home screen. Make sure you're using Nova Launcher for this. And that's it. It's just going to place those on the home screen. And you can also use multiple app icon sets if you want to change the way, the app icons are outlined. So that I think is really great. The app is completely free. And that's pretty much it, guys. That wraps the entire year. Now, if you want to see what apps are featured every month, I'll leave a playlist over here that you could go through. And of course, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit the subscribe button and that bell notification icon. See you guys in the next one.